When you're listing your home for sale, the day that you actually go to market matters, and here's why. We know that through surveys conducted by the National Association of Realtors that over 90% of people start looking at homes online before they call a realtor, and a further 50% will find the actual home that they are going to buy before connecting with either a realtor or their realtor. So the reason why it's so important is which day of the week you go to market with your house. It's about the population of the data. And what I am talking about is that every website out there populates their data. It's all derived from Realtor.ca, from Toronto MLS, or whatever real estate board there is out there. And so it can take 24 to 48 hours to sometimes even longer to get that data populated. Now, websites like Zillow are extremely quick. Other websites out there are extremely quick. Realtor.ca even takes a couple of hours. They've actually really improved that. It used to take a lot longer. You'd list a house for sale, you'd tell your clients the listing's live, and they'd be calling you every 15 minutes for the next 4 hours. Now, Realtor.ca, even from the time that I pressed submit on a listing, it usually shows up within a couple of hours. But if you want maximum exposure on that property to get those percentages of people that I talked about at the beginning of this video, it is important that you list your house on, in my opinion, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Is there exact science? Is there an exact day? Is it scientifically shown? No. But I can just tell you, if you're thinking about, if you're really looking to funnel people through an open house, and so maybe your strategy is you've underpriced that home to its true market value so that you can funnel a lot of buyers through the open house, or just you're going to expect a lot of showings, and knowing that predominantly still the vast majority of showings still likely happen on the weekend. So you don't want to list your home on a Friday or a Saturday morning. You want to give it time, because there's a ton of different websites out there people can go to look at houses. Not everybody goes to Realtor.ca, which from a realtor standpoint is like, why wouldn't you? But when I talk to clients, I realize that not everybody really knows about Realtor.ca. It's not as sort of the industry standard in everybody's mind that real estate agents think it is. And so you want to give it time for that information to populate properly over the course of 24 to 48 hours, maybe 72 hours, can even be longer, before you are expecting any sort of outcome from that, be it a busy open house or showings to start. And in a market like we're in right now, where it's a buyer's market, it definitely takes a little bit longer to get traction. So I would say even more so in a market like this, it's extremely important that you would list at the beginning of the week, as opposed to at the end of that week, where you may not get the traction that you were looking for on the weekend. So that's something that I always share with my clients.